Now I'll explain you why we need abstract classes. So I'll take the real life examples. If you ask the examples from Java, so when we come to such topics, that time I'll explain you. Now the purpose of giving real life examples so that you remember the concept easily, right? But how to apply it, we will see while learning the other topics of Java. So let us understand through this example how abstract classes are useful. Actually, abstract classes are useful for defining standards and imposing standards. So I have taken one example to show you how the standards can be imposed in real life, how they are done. Let us see here. There is a class called hospital and there is one more class called my hospital and which extends from hospital. So let me explain you the situation. Suppose I want to open a hospital, then I should take the permission from some authority, government authority, some body. So I should take the permission from them. So they grant me permission based on some condition and they give the guidelines that your hospital must have these things. Then we will approve your hospital, right? So this happens almost in every country. So you cannot just have some structure and you start some service and say it's a hospital. You cannot say that unless and until it is meeting all the standards. So who gives the standard? Some government authority, some body which gives the standards. They give the standards for hospital. So that same example I have taken here. So here I have a class called hospital. And in hospital, what all the things must be there, everything is given here in the form of methods. I have given them in the form of methods, and all these methods are abstract. Why abstract? I'll come to it afterwards. So the class becomes abstract. Now, I want to open a hospital, then this is my class. It must inherit from hospital, this class, then only people will call it as hospital. Then it will be recognized as a hospital. So when I inherit my class from this hospital class, then my class will also become abstract because this is abstract. Yes, no, I am opening a real hospital, then I should make it concrete. So what I am supposed to do? Override all these methods. It becomes compulsory for me. If I don't override, then my class is also an abstract. So just I'll elaborate a little bit. I am opening a hospital, then I must have a emergency method which is overrided. I must implement this one. I must implement this. I should handle how the emergency cases must be handled here. Then I must have a method appointment overrided here. Every abstract method, I have not written all of them. I must override all these methods. So, okay, you have all these things in your hospital. Okay, it's approved, right? A body which defines standards will approve your hospital if you have overridden or implement all these methods. That's the idea. So this is for imposing standard, this is for following standards. Subclasses are meant for following the standards. Now let us come to the concepts of abstract classes Java. So the first point, we understood that we cannot create the object of abstract class. Yes. See, this is abstract. The body which gives a standard, you ask them, can you show your own hospital? Mostly they will not have their own hospital. They are meant for just giving standards. So those standards are abstract. You cannot find any hospital. If anybody is opening an hospital like me, will follow that standard, right? But they themselves don't have hospital. So you cannot create the object of this abstract class. This is how you can take the sense, you can take the meaning. You cannot create the object, but can you have the reference of this abstract class? Yes. Let us say this is hospital H. Yes, I can have a reference. What is the use of having a reference? If you have the reference, you can assign the object of a concrete subclass. This is subclass. So I can make the object of this one, my hospital, right? So I can have a reference of this one, an object of the subclass. Yes, superclass reference can hold the object of subclass. Yes, we have already learned this. Now from real world perspective, let us see this. This is my hospital. Now what people will say, they will not read the complete name of my hospital. They will say, this is a hospital. Yes, everybody will refer this as a hospital. Means what comes to your mind when I say hospital, these things comes to your mind, right? You know that these things must be there. Yes, they are all present here. Then only we can refer this as hospital. So this is my hospital, right? I have opened a hospital and people are referring it as hospital. And when they call h dot any of this method like admit, right? Admit, then whose method will be called? So we know very well that the methods are called based on the object. So admit method present here, I have not written it, right? This dot 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 means you can elaborate it. So here the admit method is there, that method will be called, though the reference is this one and the object is this one. So that's it. Now you can remember all the points related to abstract classes in Java. So that's all about this example. Now from this example, you can remember all the points related to abstract classes in Java, right? So you match those points with the example, already I have explained them. So you can remember through this one. Whether you can create an object of abstract class? No. Why? You have the reason now. Why a class is called as abstract? When it is made as abstract, you know the reason. Why the reference is allowed? You know the reason. You have the reasons here. So that's all. I have one more example for abstract class. Let us look at that example.